What's going on, Jurisco gang? Coming at y'all boys with another banger, boys. And today, you see the title. Yes, it is confirmed. Madden 24 will have crossplay. So, we're going to be talking about how we know what to expect, everything you need to know, how it's going to affect the game, my thoughts on it, and everything in this video. So let's go hop into it. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe, fellas. Doing those three things goes a long way. And help your boy out a lot, so go ahead and take care of that. And also, make sure you guys turn that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything Madden 23 and upcoming Madden 24 news. So now let's go hop into the video, boys. Like I said, we're going to be talking about crossplay coming to Madden 24, which I know a lot of y'all boys have been waiting on. So basically what ended up happening today, boys, was Sports Gamers Online, who is a very, and I mean very credible source. You can even go back to my videos, Madden 23, before Madden 23 dropped, they had a bunch of leaks that was 100% true. The freeform passing, how the player builds are gonna look, all that type of stuff, they were 100% true about. So if you don't believe me about these guys, if you don't think these guys are, the real deal, like I said, go back to my previous videos from last year, and like I said, they leaked everything about, coming to this game. So once again, Sports Gamers Online, they are a very credible source. They came out today and dropped the article today, and it says, as we start heading into the summer months, news on the next Madden game is heating up. While we don't know much about features coming to this year's game, some rumors have started to surface. One comes from the popular news Twitter page Mud Leaks, which suggests next Madden game will have the feature crossplay for the first time in the series. Multiple sources have also confirmed this news with Sports Gamers Online. So if you guys don't know what Mudleaks said on Twitter, and Mudleaks is once again another very credible source. He basically can see everything that EA does behind the scenes, all the system they got going on behind the scenes. He can see all that they do, like I said, leading up and building for this game. So basically they said on Twitter, they said interesting server change for Madden 24. In previous iterations, each platform had unique patch data branch for rosters, live content, tuning, things of that nature. Basically each PS4, they each had their own thing. They each had their own roster, data, all that type of stuff. And it says in Madden 24, per platform branches have been removed. Only 2 branches now exist, Gen 4 and Gen 5. So what this basically means is what they were, alluding to, which was crossplay. That's what they were alluding to. And basically, everybody was like, yo, it's no way, oh, we need to hear more. We need to hear more. And like I said, Sports Gamers Online, they went ahead and reached out to their sources also, and they have basically confirmed also that crossplay is coming. So what this basically means is, boys, it's going to be coming. Basically, like I said, these are the most 2 credible sources we have on Madden, is Sports Gamers Online and Mud Leaks. And when both of them, and I mean both of them, there's never been a thing where both of them say this. When both of them say that something is coming, it is coming. These guys are never wrong. They are never, telling false news. These guys are the real deal. Whenever they say something, it is coming. Like I said, you can look at previous videos. Like I said, we talked about Mud Leaks and these guys. They are always 100% right. So when both these guys agree, I'm telling you right now, it is confirmed. Now, I know the next thing y'all boys are gonna be wondering is, why hasn't EA said anything? Why are they, allowing people to, leak this information, and why haven't they said it themselves? And that's just because EA hasn't revealed the game yet. They're gonna reveal the game, and then they're gonna, go into details about crossplay and things of that nature. Now, if we're gonna look at last year compared to this year, they dropped the Madden 23 reveal trailer the first, week of, June. So what I'm assuming is they're gonna do it this year, and it's gonna be June 1st. That's what I'm assuming. June 1st lands on a Thursday. So I'm assuming they're gonna drop the reveal trailer on that Thursday, which is June 1st, which is what, next week, I want to say. So I'm assuming next week, but if they don't do it that week, it's going to be the week after that, which is, like I said, the first full week of June. And like I said, they're going to reveal the game first. They're not going to, come out and say crossplay, it's coming to the game. They're going to reveal the game, reveal the gameplay, features that are coming, new things that are going to be in the game. Then they're going to, reveal the crossplay right after that. So they're gonna reveal, they're gonna announce crossplay very soon in the month of June. But like I said, that's why they haven't said it yet. They have not revealed Madden 24 yet. That's why they haven't said anything about it yet. Now we talking about how we know it's coming to Madden 24. Let's just go and talk about how it's going to affect the game. I mean, this is gonna be huge for Madden. I mean, I think we can all agree that this game needed crossplay a lot. I mean, basically, almost every game has crossplay. Almost every single game, that has online and multiplayer right now that's out, that's now been coming out, newly in this year, they all have crossplay. Call of Duty, all these games have crossplay. Literally almost every game except for, Madden and 2K and a couple games that don't have it. Almost every game has crossplay now. So now with Madden, also getting it is going to change everything, bro. I really think it's going to be something really big for Madden because, you know, Madden has also been a game where, you know, everybody has always had the argument, you know, oh, PlayStation's always better, you know, Xbox size, but that's always been a huge argument between the community. So like I said, with crossplay coming this year, basically going to eliminate that argument. Also, you'll be able to play with anybody you want to. You can play with, you know, your PC friends, your PlayStation friends, your Xbox friends. You can play with literally anybody you want to play with. Now, that doesn't mean you can play with, you know, PS4 guys. If you're on P5 and you want to play with P4 guys, that's not going to be a thing. It's going to be, you know, only on, you know, a certain gen. So next gen can only play with next gen. Current gen can only play with current gen. And by next gen, I obviously mean, you know, next gen PlayStation 5, you know, next gen Xbox, you know, PC, and then, you know, current gen obviously being, you know, Xbox One and, you know, the PS4. You know, that's the best way to put it, because a lot of people still go by next gen and current gen still. So yeah, like I said, keep that in mind. You're not gonna be able to play, you know, PS5 with PS4. That's just not gonna work because, you know, they're just two separate games. They're two way different games. You know, PS5 has so many different, you know, gameplay features and things like that. The player movement is different, all that. They wouldn't allow that to work with PS4. It just wouldn't make any sense. Now, another good thing about crossplay coming in next year's game is just the queue time. So, you know, on PC, there's not a lot of, you know, PC players, you know, who play Madden. So, you know, whenever they would, you know, hop on Madden, it'd be very hard to get into a game and things like that. The queue time be very, very long. You know, later in Madden for PS4, you know, or Xbox, you know, the queue time gets a little bit long because you're only matching up with Xbox guys, or you're only matching up with PlayStation guys. Now, that's not going to be the case. You know, these queue times are going to be very, very fast. You're gonna be able to find games very, very fast. You're gonna be able to find franchises faster because, you know, you have to you're not just limited just to Xbox guys or just PlayStation guys. The queue times are gonna be so much faster, and I'm not gonna lie, boy, that might be the biggest thing. I mean, I think that's gonna be the biggest change. Like I said, just how fast you're gonna be able to get into games because you're literally matching up with anybody and everybody. Now, obviously, with all those positive, there has to be some negatives, right? Yes, I know some people are gonna be super negative about this. They're gonna think the worst of this, and obviously with the negatives is gonna be, you know, servers. You know, the servers are probably gonna be taking a hit, but this is why I want to, you know, talk about this also. You know, a lot of people, you know, like I said, they talk about the servers or, you know, things like that might be getting messed up, but I think that's the reason why EA took so long to roll this out. You know, this has been a rumor, this has been a thing since Madden 21. People have been talking about crossplay coming since Madden 21, and I think the reason why, you know, EA waited this long was because they knew their servers wouldn't be able to handle. You know, FIFA had crossplay back in 22. You know, NHL, they had it because, you know, there's not a lot of people playing NHL, so their servers wouldn't get destroyed by this. And like I said, I just think that's the reason why I think EA wanted to wait, and they wanted to make sure the servers can handle it. They wanted to keep working on the servers, keep making sure, like I said, the servers can handle it. They didn't want to just throw it out there, you know, before it was ready. So that's why I think they waited on this. They could have been dropped it last year. I'm pretty sure they could have dropped it last year and just threw it out there and just seen what happened, but they did not do it. They didn't even put it in beta. They could have just threw it out there last year and just said, you know, hey, it's out there, you know, y'all have fun. But no, they probably knew because EA's not done, bro. They know, you know, if something's not right. They know it's gonna mess up completely, like mess up the game. So they already knew if they dropped it last year, it probably wasn't gonna be ready, it probably wasn't gonna be right. So probably what they did was they just kept testing it. And that's why they're bringing it this year, because they know it's going to be right. They know it's going to be a good thing now for it to be in the game. So like I said, I'm pretty sure, like I said, that's the reason why they waited this long. They wouldn't have waited this long just for no reason. EA loves their money. They could have dropped it in 22 and been making money in 22 and in 23. They could have been making so much money, but no, they waited. Like I said, they're finally dropping it. And like I said, I think that's the reason why. It's because they know their servers will finally be at least stable for it. And now another big negative that I've been seeing a lot of people talk about on Twitter, and you know, a lot of people have been worried about, is going to be PC hackers. Now, if you guys don't know, PC is going to be getting the next gen version of this game this year. So, you know, usually, you know, in 23 and 22, they had the current gen version still. They did not have the next gen version, but finally, PC is going to have the next gen version of this game this year, and they're going to be included in this crossplay. From what we've seen, it looks like PC is 100% going to be in this crossplay. Now, I know a lot of y'all boys are going to be saying, you know, oh, COD, you know, Apex, all these games have hackers and stuff like that because the PC guys, which is 100% true. A lot of people, you know, have been complaining about hackers and stuff like that on PC. They're grouped in with the, you know, the crossplay and all that. It's been a huge complaint around, you know, multiple games. Even FIFA has a bunch of hackers, and, you know, like I said, everybody knows it. But the thing that I want to say about this is, I would not expect this to be a thing for at least, you know, 4 months into a game, 4 or 5 months, because they have to get used to this game. They have to, you know, create these hacks. They have to create these programs and things like that to, you know, actually work in Madden. You know, they've never had this version of the game available. They've never had next gen. They've never been able to work on, you know, a next gen version of Madden. So they don't really have any hacks for this game, especially for the first day it comes out. For the first month, 2 months, 3 months, I don't expect to have, I wouldn't expect to see a bunch of hacks, like you know, crazy hacks where, you know, they shut down your game or they get your IP address or something like that. I don't think there's gonna be nothing like that at least for 4 or 5 months. I'm talking about at least, you know, like I said, you're not gonna be seeing anything crazy. If you see some hacks, you're probably gonna see people like glitching their coins and MUT and stuff like that. But like I said, that's the most you'll probably see for the first 4 or 5 months. I don't think there's gonna be anything crazy because, like I said, they have to work on that. You can't just come up with, you know, hacks or PC hacks day one of Madden 24. And I'm pretty sure if there's hacks where, you know, they can like disconnect you or like glitch the scoreboard and things of that nature, I'm pretty sure that's another reason why EA delayed crossplay to this year, so that when people actually do this, they can instantly ban them or instantly get them out of here, because they have anti-cheats. They have anti-cheats in the game, or they have, you know, things where, like I said, you detect it the minute they do it, or, you know, like I said, players just report other players, you know, and get them up out of here. So like I said, I think EA, they will 100% prepare for PC hackers. You know, it's in FIFA, so FIFA has already been dealing with, so I'm pretty sure EA seen that. EA Sports on the Madden side, they seen that, and they were like, okay, when we drop this in Madden, we have to make sure we have to get rid of these cheaters and these hackers. We have to make sure we're ready, you know, like I said, to ban them instantly. So like I said, I'm pretty sure EA has already seen this, like I said, between other games, NHL and FIFA. They've already seen this in other games, so they're already ready for that in Madden, because, you know, Madden's a pretty big game. You know, a lot of people do play it, so they are 100%, you know, locked in and looking for those cheaters going into the game. And the last thing I do want to say is, if you're one of those guys, you know, who really doesn't mess with crossplay, or you think it's overrated, or you really just don't think, you know, you're really gonna like it because the PC guys and things like that, just remember, you can always turn it off. In every EA Sports game that has, you know, crossplay, they've always allowed you to turn it off. You can turn it off through your PlayStation and Xbox settings, so just keep that in mind. You're not locked in, you know, to only, you know, play with the crossplay guys. You can always turn it off, then turn it back on. You could always, you know, turn it off and then turn it on when you want to just play your homies and, you know, PlayStation, or play like a private match against your PlayStation dude or anything like that. You can always turn it off and turn it back on. Make sure you guys, like I said, keep that in mind. You're not gonna be locked into playing crossplay. So y'all boys, let me know in the comments below, are y'all excited for crossplay? Are y'all, you know, gonna have it on or off? Let me know how excited y'all are for crossplay, because me personally, I am 100% excited. I think it's gonna be very good for Madden. I think this is something that Madden needed, and something that, you know, 2K needs also. So I'm wondering if 2K, you know, bounces back with crossplay. Let me know in the comments below if y'all think 2K gets it this year also. But like I said, Madden needed it. They needed this. This is something that's big. It's something that is basically essential for every online game now. It's something that was needed. It needed to happen, and it's finally happening. So like I said, let me know in the comments below. Are y'all excited? Yes or no? All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more bangers just like this one. And until next time, peace.